Good morning. It's Celeste of Astrology by Celeste. Yes, it is. This is the Astro and the Oracle program. I just lit my birth date candle. Look, it has my name on it and my birth date. Oh, I love it. And I'm an affiliate. You can get your own and use my coupon code Celeste10 for 10% off. There's a link in my bio and I'll put it here. But we have my birth date candle. Yes, we do. Welcome, everyone. Let's see. Hey, D. Tuggle and Tony on the trails. Hey, Lara and everyone. Hi, Ann. So nice to see you. And Rahan and everyone. Yes. If a couple of people, hi, Kristen, and living my life. I love that. And laughing willow letters. I love your handles. Yeah, and Marina, welcome. If a couple of people put their sun, moon, and rising in the question mark, and at the bottom there should be a question mark, and if you don't see it, there's supposed to be a plus you can push for the question mark. I'll do a couple after I do my thing. So this is the Astro and the Oracle program where I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology, and then I'm going to pull cards for Oracle guidance to help us navigate the rest of the week and whatnot. And I'm using the Mystical Healing Oracle deck by Ina Segal. I hope I said her name right. Ina Segal, and it's illustrated by Jake Baddeley, and it's a rock pull deck. It is fire. You can pre-order it. I'll put a link in the show notes, or you can go to my Amazon storefront. Oh, I haven't put it there yet. You can go to the link in my show notes. I'll put a link to the deck. It is absolutely, I love it. It's my second deck of hers. I've got her healing, what's her other one called? Anyway, whenever I pull a card, it is just perfect for what a person needs. And her writing, I love it. Yeah. And look at the beautiful back of the cards. These are really amazing. I just started working with it yesterday with clients, and each one got a card that was right on the money. Intuitive guidance to transform your soul and to awaken our spirit self. This oracle has been created out of a profound knowing that we need to have access to a greater wisdom which lives inside our heart and soul, as well as in the higher dimensions of existence. Each card asks that you take more responsibility for how you think, feel, and show up in the world. How perfect for today. The moon is in Virgo. And it's opposite Saturn and Pisces. How interesting. And Virgo, keeps us accountable. That energy is being accountable versus, and Saturn's about responsibility. And Pisces, the higher consciousness, the higher dimension. Oh, I love it. It's so perfect. And the moon, our intuitive wisdom. Yes, that is available for all of us to access. And as a reminder, I am going to be one of the faculty members for the OPA retreat. That's happening in Park City, Utah, October 16th to 21st. And OPA is the Organization of Professional Astrology. I highly recommend people join. It's $80 a year. It's not that expensive, and you get an amazing amount of content. I'm the program director. So it's open now if you want to apply. Yeah, if you want to apply to speak for OPA. As we have amazing speakers come every sometimes once a month, sometimes more than that. And we have a study group called Transit Talk that I host every first Sunday, where people put in their input about what's going on in the sky, how it relates to current events, and all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to be teaching Moon Mastery. So it's a 5-day retreat, and 3 of the days we're going to be doing a lot of, I'm going to be teaching Moon Mastery over 3 days, 5 hours each day. And there are breaks in between, and there's plenty of time to have fun. But you're going to learn all about your natal moon in order to help us understand ourselves better, how we relate to other people better, and our attachment styles. The moon rules our reigning needs, and the condition it is in our chart, the sign, the house, the aspects it's making, speak to like our inner life, our subconscious needs and desires, and we need to feel safe. And then we're also living in the, our chart progresses as we get older, and you'll learn all about your progress moon, eclipses, so that you can forecast and understand what's coming up for yourself. And then as well, setting intentions for goal achievement. I use the moon phases to retire from my corporate job, and it's going to be all interactive and hands-on. It's going to be incredible. And there's a maximum of 9 participants, so it's going to be a small interactive group where you're really going to learn all about yourself. So you can go to the link in my bio or opaastrology.org to register. I still have a few spots left if you want to join me. Yes. Good morning. Hey, Imaginary Restaurant and Hilda Puppies. Hey, Patty and BZ Cosmic Wheel. Hi, B. So good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Okay. Okay. Hi, B. So good to see you. Isn't the front of the deck beautiful? This to me looks kind of like the Constitution, which is so interesting. So the big thing that's going on right now is Mars in Taurus is going to meet Uranus in Taurus on Monday at 26 degrees of Taurus, and that's degree of Algol, the fixed star. And Algol is throughout cultures has been a feared fixed star. It's got some of the most difficult imagery, but one of the things is it's Medusa. The Greeks called it the Medusa star, and Medusa was beheaded by Perseus, so it's called the beheading star. So notice when you see things I've been seeing this imagery coming in for a while. So the beheading star, also it's the Jewish people associated with the ancient Hebrews associated it with Lilith, Adam's first wife, who would not be subservient and would not lay under him and left the Garden of Eden. So it's about like when women have their own agency of their sexual desires and stand in the power, men get real nervous about it. And it's about like what men fear about, a woman being in her own power. Yeah, and especially sexual power, a woman in control and of her sexuality. So notice if you see, like on YouTube, I've been seeing like things come up, like highly sexualized videos and stuff like that. Like music videos have popped up. Yeah, for me, yeah. So you may see that or see movies coming up that are like highly sexualized. It's like Kathleen Turner body heat kind of energy. It's also like Black Widow kind of energy, that fear of the female sexuality. It's also the Arabs called it Ras al Hug, the devil's wife star. And the Chinese talked about how it was piles of corpses. So we're having all these horrific storms and things that are threatening people's lives and whatnot in the U.S. and Caribbean and all of that. So it's associated with like catastrophes. And in Texas, there's 2 million plus people out of power because of this hurricane. And Mars rules power. Uranus sudden breaks. Boom, the power's out. Yeah, so that's something we're seeing as Mars and Uranus get closer and closer. It's been coming in for weeks, but it's getting louder and louder and louder, and then it has the crescendo on Monday. And another thing that's happening, like at the BET Awards, I think it was last week, Taraji Henson, the actress, and her hair looked kind of like Medusa. It had like the ringlets. Medusa had a head of hair. Her hair was a head of snakes. And she's like standing there very powerfully telling people to look up Project 25, which is 2025, Project 2025 by the Heritage Foundation. And it's all about the playbook that the Republicans want to put in for if Trump wins. And this Mars-Uranus conjunct Algol is happening at Trump's midheaven. And Uranus awakens us. And so she said that out there, and the searches for this thing went wild. It's getting more searches still, more than Taylor Swift and the NFL, because people are reading about what they want to do. And they want to make abortion illegal across the country. Eventually, I'm telling you, all birth control will be illegal except condoms, probably by 2028. If he's reelected again. There's something I was reading about how they want to monitor women's periods. And I mean, it's insane, the things that they have planned for us to turn the United States into a theocracy by completely reworking the United States government. So that's Mars-Uranus, this plan to make these huge changes. And I think behead democracy and turn us into a theocracy. Yeah. Okay. What else did I want to say about that? And today, Alec Baldwin's trial started. And today, the sun in Cancer is trine Saturn in Pisces. So the sun spotlights things. Cancer rules the mother. And Saturn, the Grim Reaper, Pisces movies you can think about. And so Alec Baldwin, there was that accidental shooting on the set of Rust. Mars and Uranus conjunct on Algol. So Mars, A, has to do with Rust. B, and Mars-Uranus, this sudden accident, freak accident. Mars-Uranus is freak accidents. This was a freak accident on this movie set where the armorer didn't make sure the gun had no bullets, and Alec Baldwin's trial started today with the moon in Virgo, which holds accountable. So we'll see and Venus right now in Cancer is trining Neptune in Pisces. So this woman is gone. She's gone. And yeah. And then Venus is going to be in Leo opposite Pluto. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. If anyone knows what time the opening argument started. So when you look at a trial chart, it's like a battle chart, and the prosecution is the ascendant, and the defendant is the descendant. And you cast a chart for when the prosecution starts their open arguments, and it outlines, who's likely going to win and gives you information about how the trial is going to unfold. And I was searching. I cannot find. I know court started at 8:30 in Santa Fe, New Mexico, but I don't know what time the prosecution started their argument. So if you know, please DM me. Oh, thank you. Hi, Nina. I'm so glad you loved my session with Colette Barron-Reed. I adore Colette. Oh my God, she's so amazing. And yeah, she was on I interviewed her a couple months ago, and I've been in her oracle circle talking about the moon cycles with her. So yeah, I love Colette. Hey, Martina from France. France. Oh my God. Well, I could talk so much. Uranus also rules elections, and you can see there's like so much going on around the world around elections. I talked about that you can go to my YouTube channel. I talked with Kelly Wagner of The Edge and Cindy Torres of The Edge about the bigger picture cycles around the elections and all the change that's going on in the world. Yeah. But I've got a busy day, so. Oh, Teresa, thank you. Okay, let's see. Make the Life Eater, make the Heritage Foundation lose its tax exempt status. That would be nice. These people are something. Where the man talked about, it's getting a lot of press. Where the head of it is talking about violence. That's Mars-Uranus. He said, what did he say? That Project 2025 is happening, and there's no one stopping it, and the we're in the second revolution, and it will be bloodless if the left allows it to. We are in serious times. And the United States is in its Pluto return. And the United States has Pluto in the second house of values. Do we value democracy enough for people to take action in whatever ways they want to take action? Are they going to vote? Like, so few Americans vote. It's embarrassing. In the next election. Hey, Erica, so good to see you. Excited for your presentation on Sunday, but they moved the time. It's so early. Yeah, it's some serious stuff. Yeah, can you imagine being pulled over at a typical therapist and having a police officer ask you to show them your ovulation schedule and your menstruation thing? I can't even imagine. Yeah. Yeah. It is insane. All over the world. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, around 9:30. Thank you, Tony. Okay, I'm going to cast a chart around 9:30. Oh, this is the problem. So Living My Life says doesn't want Trump to win, but Biden's not a great candidate. This is the problem. At the election, Pluto is at 29 degrees of Capricorn, a degree of crisis and decay. Capricorn rules governments. We've got these two old men right now. These are the candidates that have different problems. Like, Biden is old. He did terrible in the debate. And there's real questions about his vitality versus Trump, who is tried to overthrow the government. And if he gets elected, they're going to do whatever they can to completely remake democracy. That's not even talking about his other things. His personal conduct is just unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway, it's very serious, scary times right now. Yeah, both have mental health problems. Both are old. Different kind of mental health problems. Both are old. And yeah, but we have to remember, we're not just voting for a person, we're voting for their whole administration. So it's the United States. We are in a pickle. We've let ourselves get here. And it's up to us, do we value democracy? Because if we don't, like, things next year with the energy, the planets are moving from yin signs to yang signs. And Uranus and Pluto are going to be in a trine. Fast-moving changes that completely remake Pluto is in, Uranus is in Gemini. Fast-moving changes in communication documents, like laws. Pluto in Aquarius can completely remake the experience of the collective and exerting power over the collective. Saturn and Neptune are moving into Aries. Neptune and Aries, you can think about, Aries is I am. Neptune, dissolves things, losing your personal rights to your personal freedoms. And Saturn having, the suppressive force on you, telling you what you have to do, when you have to do it, and how you have to do it. Yeah. 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 I have faith that if Kamala had a stance, she would. Exactly, Raven. The Democratic Party shenanigans with Bernie and Hillary and all of this kind of stuff and propping up Biden. Yeah. They are reaping what they've sowed. That's for sure. The Democratic leadership. Yeah. Anyway, let's pull these cards because I've got to run. Oh, Nina, you can watch the replay if you want. Vote like your life depends on it. Yeah, not just your rights, your life. Yeah, truly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. You're going to listen for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Yes, you are. for a 3-card reading. And again, I'm using the Mystical Healing Oracle. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Aries, how interesting. Create boundaries is your card, Aries. I love that. That's so interesting that Aries gets create boundaries, because fire is good at creating boundaries. And let's see, I'm going to read this. Knowing when to say yes and when to say no. So yeah, there's energy here right now about, being offered opportunities and really thinking about, do I really want to do this, or do I not want to do this? Because the actions you may be asked to take, Mars is in detriment in Taurus, may not be in your best interest and may just cause you too much stress. Uranus is stress. Yeah, when Uranus stresses and then breaks things. So, knowing what works for you and what doesn't, when to say yes and when to say no, and developing a healthy sense of self-respect is vital to your personal well-being. Be genuinely honest with yourself. Are you someone who has healthy boundaries with others, or do you constantly disregard your own needs, well-being, and inner harmony in order to be liked, accepted, and approved by others? So what she's talking about is the nodes. The North Node is in Aries, encouraging us. This is the group card for everyone. Forget it, Aries. This is a group card for everyone. The North Node's in Aries, encouraging healthy boundaries. The South Node's in Libra, asking us to do less people-pleasing, going along to get along, and all of this kind of stuff. How often do you find yourself completely drained after trying to help or change another person without any consideration for what is healthy for you? Your body's vitality, as well as the state of your inner life, depends on your ability to tune into your inner cycles and listen to what uplifts you and what behavior leaves you drained and gasping for some kind of self-regard. Think about that. Yeah. And whether it's your kids, your spouse, your neighbors, your siblings, your parents, sometimes you just have to put down healthy boundaries. Yeah, your employees, your boss. It gets tricky with your boss and your employees, and everyone. It gets tricky. It can be tricky to put boundaries on people because they can push back at you. Yeah. And then there's an action at the bottom of each of the cards. And this one, it starts about meditating a bit about what it means to have healthy boundaries. Yeah, it's a really good, I love this deck. So creating boundaries, this is the message for all of us. And creating boundaries with yourself, too. Sometimes you need to tell yourself, no. No, you can't watch another hour of TV. You need to go to bed so that you can be well rested. Or no, you need to stop scrolling. Or no cookie. No this, no that. So think about that. Okay, we're going to go to Aries now. That's for all of us. Ooh, okay. Access clear thinking. This is the first card of the deck. And I think this is perfect for Aries because your chart ruler Mars is in Taurus. And you can get hyper-focused on an idea and a little bit obsessive and it's stubborn. And with Mars conjunct Uranus, do something a little impulsive and rash. So if you're getting frustrated, Aries, or anything, I think you need to take some deep breaths, calm down, and, get some access to clear thinking. Maybe even like 5 minutes of breathing and meditation can completely change the whole feeling in your body. So for Taurus, Taurus, I'm a Taurus. It's a yes. And I've been thinking about, do I want to say yes or no to something? Because I'm not supposed to put another thing on my plate, but I guess it's a yes. I kind of decided it was a yes earlier. Yeah. Yeah, it's a yes. It's time for you to say yes to life. It's a challenge to discern what is healthy to welcome into your life and what is not. Are you resisting or sabotaging a great opportunity by procrastinating? Whatever you are focusing on right now, the divine forces are working to expand your possibilities. This is so true with Tauruses because the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction happened in our sign, April 20th, starting this new 14-year cycle. And so for a lot of Tauruses, there's a lot coming at us it's still an orb, yeah, coming at us where there's expansion possible. Jupiter expands and it's Cancer season. And so Cancer and Taurus are in sextile. And so there's opportunities. Opportunity is the word for sextile. Yeah. And Mars and Taurus, like, yeah, what actions are you taking? So think about what in your life you want to say yes to, Taurus. How funny that card came up. Okay. Ooh, Gemini. This is so perfect for Gemini. Embrace meditation. You know, for Geminis, Jupiter is in Gemini, and so Gemini is an air sign, and like it's fast moving, it's mutable energy. So Jupiter amplifying that can just, like, if you have any kind of nervous energy, it can just be amplifying that. And for Geminis, you know, Jupiter brings in all this abundance and all this new stuff for you. And meditation is a great way to slow down, get clear about what you want to take on, what you don't want to take on, get focused, help you like be less scattered. Because air can scatter, especially Gemini, which is mutable air. So that's a call for Geminis. And you can go to the link in my bio. I'm doing 40 Days of Spirit. It is wonderful that my friend Tiffany created. I cannot believe how much she has put into this, where I'm doing this to like really deepen my intuitive and psychic skills. And I'm already seeing results. We're just 1 week in. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Let me see if there's... Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one, and I pulled this from one of my clients. Examine your integrity. This is for Cancer. Examine your integrity. Let's see. I want to read a couple of sentences because it was so on the mark for the person. Yeah. Stand strong in your convictions. Your eye has been weakened, which means that you are vulnerable to other people's influence. So Cancer, yeah, it's Cancer season. It's a spotlight on you. You're having your birthday if you're a sun in Cancer. And only you can decide through clear, objective thinking and feeling what is best for you in this situation. Take the time you need to go within, look at the bigger picture and ask, what are you longing? What are the long-term consequences of this decision? And so this could come up in romantic relationships, especially. I feel like someone in a romantic relationship is being pressured into something they don't really want to do. So this is important, especially if it's something freaky deaky sexually that you don't want to do, because Mars and Uranus are coming together, and you know, you may just have to say no and risk losing the relationship if they're going because you will not do this thing that makes you completely uncomfortable. Then it's like really think about creating healthy boundaries and standing standing in your integrity. Like some guy, this is going to happen. It's probably been happening already. I hate to, this is the alcohol thing. Some guy wants to put his hands around your neck during intimate times, and you don't want it. Say no. Yeah. That's enough of that. People are probably like, "What is she? Why is she talking about this?" It's in the energy, the Mars-Uranus conjunct alcohol. Yeah. Now, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But if it's not your thing, just say no. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Leo, practice positivity. Well, Leo, Venus is going into your sign, I think on Friday. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. So that should give you a nice spark of energy when Venus goes into Leo, a positive energy and connection with others. I call that girls just want to have fun. Look at these beautiful illustrations by Jake Baddeley. Yeah, they're amazing. I love that. I love how she's on the boat. Where is she going? She doesn't know, but she's optimistic about it and confident that she can take actions that will bring success. That's what Mars and Taurus can do on a positive, is give you the determination and the stick-to-itiveness to just keep going despite obstacles. Stop judging and start looking for the good. This is great advice, especially with the moon in Virgo. Yes. Yeah. It's time to focus on everything in your life that is positive. You can really turn your day around by thinking about focusing on the positive rather than the negative, even though it's so much easier to focus on what is wrong rather than what is right. Okay, Virgo. Assimilate life experience. Oh, look at this. Look at that picture. Assimilate life experience. There's a swan and a horse. And they have their swords like a spear. Look at that. This is so funny. It's like she's got a spear at the back of his head. And there was something on the internet the other day about these women who go out into the woods and scream and yell about how frustrated they are with their husbands. It was a little disturbing, very Mars-Uranus. But that reminds me of that. Let me read this because that's such an interesting card. Become conscious of what you allow to impact you. Are you overwhelmed by the constant chaos in life? Hello, Virgo, bring order to chaos. Do you feel like you're dealing with one drama after the other? You have become more conscious about what situations you allow to impact you. Your body, in particular, your digestive system, is asking you to strengthen your boundaries and create a healing practice which allows you to relax, breathe, and assimilate your life experience. It is important that you do a review of your life and become aware of people, situation, and environments you need to change. You can ask yourself, what am I learning from each experience? Let go of any people or experience draining from you and putting pressure on your digestion. I mean, I don't know. Virgo rules the intestines. And so if you're having stomach upset, when you get in situations, yeah. And there's someone who has a child that maybe has special needs and it's just really, 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 really stressful. Sometimes can you ask a neighbor or a sibling, someone you trust, I just need a break. I just need an hour. Can you help me out here? Think about that. Or just taking the money to get a babysitter for a little while so you can get some kind of reprieve is what I'm getting with that. Yes, it's never too late to manifest. Spaz. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, good, Teresa. Okay, let's see. Ah, yeah. Oh, Life Eater is a DV survivor. The choking trend. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a little concerning for me. But I'm an old lady, so I never heard of any such thing before the last. Actually, I heard about it from Brandy Glanville back in the day. I'd watched the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and my jaw was on the floor with that one. Okay, anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that's the energy. Mars Uranus talking about the freaky deaky. Okay. Libra, release fear. Libra, release fear. Yeah, I love that. Oh, I love these drawings. Let me read a little bit about that. 25. What time is it? Ooh. Okay. Start viewing life from a perspective of faith. You are only seeing one aspect of the picture and keeping yourself stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. You can totally see this with Libra. Libra is a sign of a partner rules relationship, like sticking in a relationship that is not serving you because you're afraid of being alone. So examine if there are relationships in your life, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a job. It could be, it could be a place you live. It could be a lot of things. Can you release fear and that you can create a better life for yourself, and that you don't need to just stay stuck and feel it in situations of lack. Yeah, this deck is amazing, Kels. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, good. I'm glad you saw your Leo card. Okay. This is important. Scorpio, ground yourself. So Scorpio, do whatever you need to do. Scorpio is fixed water. So this could be about, just even walking outside and rubbing your feet through the grass and all that kind of stuff. And especially because Mars is in Taurus opposite you, that, oppositions come in through other people and situations, that Mars Uranus is opposite you. So it could be someone who frustrates you. Like, this is not a week to be like giving someone the finger if you're driving and they cut you off or any of that kind of stuff. Because this is like road rage, where like you go from zero, like just having words, to like 1,000, and you're in this full-blown conflict with someone. Yeah. That you don't even know, and what's the point of that? Yeah. Okay. Sagittarius, you have support. So, yeah, there is always support out there. And this is dark stuff with Mars, with this, there's light, bright energy, like Venus trine Neptune. That can be like, oh my God, you're in a fantasy, you're falling in love, la la la. Then Venus goes into Leo, and ooh, yeah, fun. Although it's opposite Pluto, anyway, there can be power struggles. But like Uranus rules suicide, and Mars Uranus, like there can be people who are feeling like, oh my God, I can't go on. There are hotlines. There's, you can go to a church. You can go to, mental health professionals. There are people out there to help if anyone is feeling like they have nothing and no support. There is support out there. Yeah, definitely to be found. Okay, Capricorn. Yeah, and if you're worried about anyone who's depressed or something, it's really important to check up on them. Okay. Where are we? Capricorn. Unlock your heart. Oh, how rude. Capricorn's being told to unlock your heart. But no. And I love how this card is this way. It's very cool. Okay. Unlock your heart, Capricorn. And that's something that Capricorns can do. Like that, as Capricorn is ruled by Saturn and being reserved and cautious and hesitant, expecting the worst kind of thing. Yeah. So you can think about that. Do you need to unlock your heart a little bit? Let's see. Pain can cleanse the way to profound wisdom. If you keep protecting yourself from being hurt, you will stop yourself from experiencing an intimate, delicious, earth-shattering, life-enhancing, sacred relationship. When a protected heart bursts open, there is pain, sadness, fear, rejection, brokenness, and a host of other unprocessed emotions. But nothing compares to the possibility of listening, trusting, and following the ancient wisdom that lives in a heart that has gone through pain, struggle, and loss, and has come out on the other side with warmth, humility, compassion, and selfless action. An open heart is your guide towards your greatest goodness. Wow. And there's a little more, but I better go on. Yeah, think about that. Are you keeping yourself so closed off and protected that you're not allowing yourself to experience some of the really beautiful joys in life? Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, good, Tony. I'm glad it was dead on. Hi, Catherine. Okay. Oh, your stomach's been upset since Saturday, Cassandra. Ooh. Okay. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth, for lemon water ginger, like the recipe for that. Oh, interesting, Kristen, that there's a theme. Oh, yeah. Oh, Beef, Life Eater. That was such a good show on Netflix. Yes, Beef was Mars Uranus, that road rage that led to this, undoing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you have a sweet husband. Hi, Aaron. So good to see you. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Aquarius, explore your ancestry. So to me, this is Aquarius thinking about like your reactions. How do they come from like how your child's conditioning? And is it a healthy reaction or is it something you need to work on? Maybe changing. Have you found yourself like, I love this, the strings of your upbringing keeping you kind of a little bit of a prisoner. Yeah, and look at how she has this thing around her neck. It like really thinks about the like beheading yourself with the old things that are those old messages from your childhood. Think about how you can maybe make some changes. And Pisces, love your body. This is perfect with the Mars Uranus because Mars also rules sex. And this, love your own body. That can be for you, Pisces. Let me see what else it says. Create a new perception of your body. Do you constantly critique it or do you listen to it and lovingly nourish and cherish it? So these are some things to be thinking about. Okay, let me see. Did I see all the comments? Okay. Oh, good. Hi, Hot Tater. So good to see you. Okay, I think I've seen all the comments. Oh, hey. So good to see you. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mars. Oh, you're thinking about your Mars conjunct your ascendant, but in the 12th house. Yeah, be extra mindful on Monday about sharp objects and this whole weekend about not like paying attention to what you're doing. Be extra careful with fire and sharp objects. Yeah, because you can get like a little cut. Okay, Hilda Puppies is a Pisces sun, a Cancer moon. and a Capricorn rising. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So you got love your body, examine your integrity, and unlock your heart. How interesting. I think this is a call for you to have some sexy time. I think you're married, but I could be wrong. And maybe, just, I feel like, this is just like, can you surprise your partner this weekend and whip it on them and ask for what you want and rather than hold yourself back? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Like a call for some kind of sexy time for you. Yeah, Khadijah, be careful. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. I have time for. Okay, the imaginary restaurant. Cancer, Sun. Again, that's Libra rising and Aquarius moon. For the imaginary restaurant. Examine your integrity, release fear, and explore ancestry. I'm getting this about like the people pleasing and that really there's a call for you. And with Mars Uranus, you can make some changes about really speaking up. Yeah, speaking up, standing in your power, not just agreeing to do stuff and then being all mad about it in the background. Yeah, like really doing the work to create some healthy boundaries, even if small steps. Remember, saying no. No is a complete sentence, and saying yes just because you don't want the trouble can really wear you down. Okay. Oh, astrocartography. Yes. Yes. Astrocartography is Anjay. Brooklyn Astrologer does astrocartography. I had her on my program a little bit ago. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you've been hitting the gym. So you've been loving your body. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, great. Let me see. And then, Hess is an Aquarius sun and moon and Gemini. Rising. So you got the ancestry and embrace meditations. So what I'd like you to do is do some journaling about some childhood stuff. Yeah, you're a Gemini rising, so that puts Saturn. Yeah, Saturn is in your 10th house. This is a really good time for you to be really thinking about what you need to release from childhood stuff. This is a great time to be doing some journaling about that because Mercury in Leo rules children, is sextile Jupiter and Gemini. This is a great time for you to be doing some journaling and coming to, I think you'll be surprised by the revelations that come out. Or you can just meditate, but I'm getting journaling for you. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. I've got a busy day, and I haven't even walked Devo yet. Don't tell anybody. So take good care. Go look at, if you're interested, check out OPA, the Organization for Professional Astrology, at opaastrology.org. Love to have you come to the retreat and to my Moon Mastery. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, oh my God, I'm so excited about it. Yeah, we're going to be doing all kinds of really great stuff to connect with ourselves on a deeper level, build better relationships, having a more peaceful life, and recognizing what's coming up energetically and like achieving our goals based on based on taking actions to move things forward. Yes. Okay, great. Oh, Hilda Puppy said, Oh, you got a reading, Hilda Puppy, so you have to rewatch it. Yeah, I'll put it on YouTube yet later too. Yeah, so good to see you, Khadijah. Yeah. Oh, you want to move to another state? Yeah, Savastra. Like I could do some astrophotography too, so you can come for a reading with me. But Anjay specializes in astrophotography. Yeah. Okay, take good care.